Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Popped Up back with another video, and that what I just showed you was a black lady and how she reacted to being in Jesus' house or wherever Jesus stayed at or whatever the case may be. Even though the Bible is written in symbolic form, it is written in allegory, and it is banned in 52 different countries. I bet you didn't know that. Matter of fact, you can go Google that. The Bible is also the greatest story ever told, okay? Now you must understand that King James also wrote demonology. Yes, he also wrote that, you know, a book about demonics and all this type of stuff that they'll never tell you about. And this is the thing you must understand. They came with Bibles and guns, taking over people's land. Now, if you go ask your religious advisor, your preacher, your pastor, or whoever that is, I say this all the time, ask them what a papal bull is. And I guarantee you they couldn't tell you. A papal bull is a piece of paper where the Pope gave permission for discoverers like Christopher Columbus and other motherfuckers to go to other lands. Gave them permission to do this, to steal, kill, pillage, subjugate, but more importantly, convert to Christians. See, this was forced on people. But they ain't gonna tell you that. Why would they? Remember, this is war. If you believe something, that's on you. That's why it's called a belief. If you look the word belief up, it just means acceptance. You accepted what they told you without research, without common sense. And I'm not saying that there's not a higher power. It's just that what they're trying to sell, it ain't flying no more. People, you must understand, it's time to wake up. Okay? So this was forced on us. And you know, back in the days, in the Roman days, if you didn't believe in Christianity or whatever the case may be, then you was tossed out to fight against the bears and the tigers as entertainment. Okay? You get what I'm saying? What I'm trying to tell y'all is this, man. That's one of the strongest things, man, that has gotten us where we're at today. Black people are the only people that worship a God that don't look like them. They don't tell you nothing. How can you worship the same God that the slave masters worshipped? So you telling me God okay with them controlling, beating, raping, and all the wicked shit that they did to people? You think, okay, God okay with them, but they're not okay. They're not gonna save these. He's not gonna save these people and get them out of their situation. So God answered their prayers, but don't answer theirs. Remember, in Nat Turner, now you couldn't read a book. You couldn't do no type of education. This is why in slave movies you hear slaves talk. Oh, yes, sir, master. No, sir, master, because they was dumb. Remember the anti-literacy law? There was a law prohibiting you as a black man or woman to be educated. What the fuck, bro? Y'all got to start opening your eyes. This is why they talk so slow. Oh, yes, sir, master. No, sir, master. Okay, they was dumb. Now you couldn't, in Nat Turner, you go watch the movie. You couldn't read, you couldn't write, you couldn't educate yourself. Remember I told you, anti-literacy law. If you as a slave got caught educating another slave, you was punishable by death. If you was a slave owner and you got caught educating another slave, you was punishable by fines. So by law, nigga, you was prohibited to learn any motherfucking thing. But guess what? You couldn't read no other book but the Bible. Why did they send him to all these different slave camps? To teach these slaves about the Bible. Y'all got to wake up, man. I don't give a damn how scared you are, afraid you are, uneducated you are. It's not gonna save you. That's what y'all got to understand. I say these things because even in the court of law, they have a saying that says, ignorance is no excuse. Meaning your motherfucking ass will still get the death penalty. You will still catch this crime. You are still going to be punished Just because you're not educated, it's not going to save you. Remember, this is war. You believe what they told you. This is war. Why would they educate you? Why do you think they want to control the school systems? All the education. Food. See, everything is basic necessities. Food, water, and shelter. The motherfucker want to control it all because those are the things that governs your life as living off the land. You got to have food, you got to have water, and you got to have shelter. They control it all, baby. How can we let the enemy educate us? Shit make no sense. So when I speak about what I'm speaking about, how am I crazy? Let me tell you another thing. In the psychology world, if you believe something if you believe something that is true to the point you idolize it, and this thing that you idolize has no evidence that it ever existed, you just was told you got a flying dog and he in the bathroom, and every time you go in the bathroom, you worship it. You love it. You never seen it. No evidence it ever existed. In the psychology world, that means you have a mental illness. Remember, this is war. You at war for your mind, homie. God ain't gonna punish you because you want to know the truth. You think you just stumbled over this video just because the wind blowing this way or it's blowing? This is frequency. You are right where you supposed to be. I don't understand. I understand, but I don't get it. You got to take away the scarcity. But this ain't for everybody, man. Some people are just going to be NPCs. Non-player characters. And when you look that up, it's going to blow your mind on what those are. If you listen to how the rabbi speaks of, trying to choose my words carefully, how rabbi speaks of Christians. It's just going to keep the buck. It'll blow your mind. If you listen to that radio interview with Finkelstein, go look up the Rabbi Finkelstein radio interview. Every time you put it up, they take it down. But you go watch it. You're going to say, hell no. And get what he going to say. When he asks him about religion, and get what, well, if you want to believe it, like he's toying. Because they know better. They know better. You know? And it's just crazy, man, that when I speak of this, you know, some people talk crap to me. Man, don't be scared, man. You think okay, if your grandma, your great granddad can come back right now and tell you what's going on, they're gonna tell you, oh, don't be lied. They lied to us. See, don't be lied to say that they heaven on earth, our heaven gotta be when we die. That shit don't make no motherfucking sense, bro. I swear to God. So don't be gonna convince us that their heaven is on earth, but our heaven is in the sky when we die. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't gonna get. My only time on earth will not be spent on ignorance. And I'm not saying that there's not a most high or a higher power, but I'm just saying that what they're pushing, no. That ain't it, brother. You know how many preachers and, you know, people of church status I've been around, and when certain people move and they get in a certain environment, oh, they go to cussing, and they go to, oh, the real deal go to coming out now. See, you got to fit the part. You can't get the part unless you got the right skills to fit it. That's why politicians, you got to be a nasty motherfucker to be in politicians, brother. Every motherfucking politics, boy, full of shit. They're going to use the hood to get the money. And when they get the money, they're going to take that money and spend that bitch on themselves, on people that they love. You know, and you know, hey, how much this cost? Oh, $100? Nope, $2,000. Just give me back $1,500. You keep the $4, pay with it for the $1, and that's how we rocking. Man, all this shit bullshit, man. All this shit is survival of the fittest, homie. All this shit. They be looking at me like I'm crazy. How I'm crazy? Common sense just ain't so common. Simple as that. But hey, man, remember I told you, your ignorance ain't gonna save you. It is not gonna motherfucking save you. I don't give a damn what you say. It ain't gonna save you, okay? And this ain't for everybody, okay? Just know I come in peace. Just know I come with real love. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I understand, man. You been lied to. We all have, man. And some it just goes deeper than others, man. But God ain't gonna punish you because you want to know the truth. Ain't nobody finna part them clouds. The clouds that man makes. Yeah, go look up what cloud seeding is. Bitch thought I was crazy when I said that. Now they got cloud seeding companies that creates clouds when they want it to rain or when they want to control us through weather. But I'm crazy. This is war. I keep telling you. This is war. Every day you wake up is war. This is just how bad a bitch want to control your life. This ain't got nothing to do with no God. This is about a group of people who want to control this whole planet. I don't get what satisfaction a bitch get from trying to control every motherfucker on the planet. Makes no sense. Yeah. Double salute to everybody that lost their life for trying to put the world on game, for trying to put information out there. Y'all will never be forgotten. And I'm always give y'all praise, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all nuts was hanging, men and women, you get what I'm saying? But y'all had big kahunas to get out here and try and go against this tidal wave. And we just want to say, I just want to say thank you. Because I understand how much that takes to do. Put your comments on the bottom of this video, man. I will say this disclaimer, man. I'm not here to disrupt nobody. I'm not here to stop no one from believing what they want to believe in. I'm just one of them ones they talk about. I'm one of them ones that they don't want you to be wrong. I'm gonna give it to you blood raw. I'm gonna give it to you truthfully. And my prayers are, I ask the ancestors to use me for whatever job I'm here to do. Whatever that is. Use me fully. So that means I'm not afraid. Okay? I could just tell y'all the truth. And I could just bring you in front of the door. You gotta walk through it yourself. It's your boy Papa Duck. I love y'all, man. Like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Get with y'all on the next one.